up, guys? We're back on the road again, heading into town to get some supplies. I won't make you stick around for the big long blacktop stuff, but we're not going too far from the house. That should sync us up. Alright, as you can see, we finally hit the good part of the ride. Here we go. I don't know why my stress just goes down so much once I get on the dirt road. She's pretty mealy today. It's had a good chance to dry out. We haven't had any rain in it's been at least a week, and I see a little bit of dust behind me, not too bad, but it was pretty well packed down, so we'll just stick it around 35 and hopefully we don't hit any wash that bad. Last time I came in here it was really wet, so should be in good shape. Alright, so we're finally on the dirt stuff here in Apalachicola National Forest, my home turf. I was in here, I don't know, about a week ago. We had a pretty substantial rain, a couple days of solid rain, and the roads were, you know, puddly, I guess. It just kind of settles in spots, and low spots turn into ruts, and that was the last weekend of hunting season, so the trucks were in and out of here. As you can see, it's pretty well rutted up, so you got to kind of keep your wits about you. So yeah, a more experienced rider could probably clip through here 50, 70 miles an hour or something crazy, but I'm comfortable right here at about 35, 45, somewhere in there. Right now the road's in good shape, so we're just kind of lugging the old girl along. I feel like I could go faster, but I try not to let my confidence get the better of me. Loaded down on this stuff, you can feel the load, and I just don't want to push it. If I was empty, I wouldn't be so worried about low siding. So yeah, the good part is where we're going to camp shows up on any Google Maps search. It's a pretty well-known place. During hunting season, that's the only place you're supposed to camp in the National Forest, and I think for good reason, you know. People not wearing bright orange, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people pushing the deer with their dogs, and you don't want to get in the middle of that. So if you camp where you're supposed to, you know, you don't have to worry about it as much. Hey, beekeepers, cool. But it does get pretty crowded during hunting season. You know, they're in there. Guys will, I think it's like a 14-day minimum, and then you got or maximum, and then you have to move. People are supposed to do X, and they push it, and that's fine. So don't go in during hunting season is the moral of that story, and not expect to have competition over spots. So it's kind of the boring spot. You know, it's a long straight fire road like this. Yeah, it's a dirt road, but you could do this with any motorcycle. You don't need a DR, KLR, DRZ. You especially don't need a KTM, Africa Twin, something like that. You could do this with a, shoot, I'd do it with a Concourse or a Ninja 14. I take my ZX14 back here, you get some looks, that'd be funny. Gixxer bra. I'm sure there's been a Gixxer through here. That's one of those things. Like, yeah, Gixxer boy's been back here for sure. Probably been back mudding it. Worried about battery and having goofy clips and things of that nature, but we'll edit some stuff. We'll make it work. Kind of a long, boring ride, but we're almost there. Get across this bridge. Pretty little spot. Hang right up here. GPS throws it off. There's the dumpster. Pretty much anywhere around just fair game camping, so exact same amount of. That one's new. There was a different tent up there a few days ago, so we just find us a nice little spot and call it a day. Set up camp here. But this is Brown House Hunt Camp in pleasantly surprised there's not a soul in here. I really thought that the gang of folks that were up in here would be heading back here for an adventure camp, but it doesn't seem like it. As you can see, you can cut all the dead standing you want to burn, and hopefully I don't piss somebody off stealing their campfire wood, but hunting season's over. So we'll just find a couple nice trees to set up between and call it a day. I don't want to make the same mistake I always make of setting up with them too close, you know. Broken chair. Man, these ones look pretty good, don't you think? About 20 foot apart. Thinking that pine tree and that oak right over there. I can't really find a much better spot. I'm trying to look for chips because I don't want to be in a spot where there was a bunch of dogs. We're just going to trust the old KLR ain't going to sink in. I don't want to be too close to where I'm setting up because I always do that. I always end up setting up too close and got to move the bike 100 times and you're right up on top of your rope. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be home for the night. So we'll go ahead and set up, and through the magic of editing, I'll be back in a flash. In all her glory, set up. Took me way longer than it should have, but hey, new gear, first time out in a couple months, that kind of thing. So I like the new tarp, my good old Kovacure tent or hammock. I've had that for quite a while, but the new chair works well. I'm not even going to mess with the underquilt tonight. It's way too hot. 84 is what Garmin's telling me. So yeah, we're going to go for a little ride and see if we can't find some firewood and start some dinner. So KLR is the bit ready to go. So let's do it. I got my hatchet and my Chinese silky saw in the back. My coronavirus saw, Corona saw. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff likes to be named after that shape. There's neutral. Alright. Hopefully all my stuff is here when we get back, so got all the expensive stuff with me, so there's that. I'm trying to remember which way I went last time. I think I came out of here and went right, and then I think I went down 352 will take you to the we'll get up here a little ways to see if we can't find any dead standing, and actually we'll head back towards the other campsite. Hope still. So today's more like chore day, you know. Do a little exploring, find some firewood. For some, I'm ramped up to finally be out on the bike. That's wet. I'm going that way. I better slow down and try to find some actual firewood. That's too big. There's a little trail over there I wanted to check out, so let's do that. I want dead oak though. You guys see anything dead? I don't. Going back out towards the road, I think. No, just a pit. There's some dead stuff, but I don't want to be walking down in the palmettos and crap. Okay, so we'll take a mental note. There's some stuff back here, but I can't find anything. That hasn't been down there long. Be stupid not to get that one, huh? It's not been there a long time. See if we can get a little fatwood out of that guy. I'm betting we can. A couple of them. You can't, like, even imagine the black flies here. It's crazy, and I'm used to them. Okay, I take it back. They're not that bad now. The more I think about it, they ain't Wanakina bad. They ain't Wanakina bad. They're close though. Sugar sand. Away we go. Ooh, easy, easy. There you go. Oh, I was totally looking at trees. Oh, lost a log. There's the big dead one. Where'd the little guy go? There it is. I can't tell you how dead he is though. Only one way to find out. That's a little better. It looks like wild oleander, doesn't it? I don't see any. Here we go. Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, glad I was wearing my helmet. I wasn't gunning. Y'all okay? Alright, good. It was coming over so gentle. I thought we were good to go. That's why they call it an adventure, folks. No snakes, no snakes. Okay, we're good. Forgot about that. Whoa. We are a little top heavy. That one log, I couldn't keep it. Oh well, we'll come back. I hope I got that on the 360. Oh, balls. There we go. Wow, it wants to put me over to the right bad. Lean left. There we go. So now you guys see why I don't ride a KTM. Or anything worth more than a KLR. So I just like to beat it. Some stuff over there. $350. Is that the one we went down? I don't remember. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we got about an hour and a half of daylight. The days are going to start getting longer, but they still haven't quite just yet. I forgot about this one. I'm in second. Or I'm in third. This will never know. That's better. That was a little sketchy. The back of my calf is holding up the bundle of wood. No rear brake, so careful. back to camp, I think. I might be making more out of this than I need to. There's a lot of dead stuff right here. Not really huge victory, but it's something. Kicked her around, but alright, for real this time. This thing's like petrified. I found a fatwood tree, y'all. Listen to it. Hear that? Boom. All right, let's see what breaks this time. Well, I got my extreme focus space on. Alright, one-handed with a load of logs. Ah, there we go.
Several bad puns later. 1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Hey y'all, finally got a chance to sit down. Feels good. Plenty of wood. Fire's going. Thank God for that, because it killed the bugs right off. They've been brutal all day. Still one or two in my ear here and there, but much more manageable. A little smoke, and they're gone. And I was right, that one bleach blonde tree that was real weird, and you hit it and it seemed petrified. It was, the entire tree was fat wood, so fat lighter, I've heard the Florida boys call it. But you can see I've got just a couple sticks of it on there, and that fire's burning 3 times higher than it should. It's all fat wood. So I've got 2 8-foot pieces, 3 inches around left over there. I'll show you in the morning, but it's pretty freaking incredible. Saw off, you know, a 10-foot section, chip it in half or thirds or so with the hatchet, and boof. Like, it was crazy. I did a really crappy job. I grabbed 2 handfuls of smalls, you know, fistfuls, because I was lazy. I just did not. I'm burnt, dehydrated, tired, wanted to sit down. Just wanted the bugs to die. So I was like, you know what? I'm lighter. Where's my Bic? I always keep a Bic in my EDC man purse. And yeah, easy fire night. I know what to look for now. That's why we call the channel North Adventure South. Boy, this is different. This is different down here. You're lucky to find a couple burls here and there. I felt pretty blessed. Pull down the 16-foot log made of nothing but fat wood. So yeah, I'm gonna tend to the fire and fart around a little bit longer, get some more of that wood chopped up, and then start cooking. It's about 7 o'clock now, so plenty of night left. But if you made it this far through this weekend's misadventure, appreciate you sticking through it with me. But this is what it's all about. This is why I toil. I have no problems, no qualms riding through the woods, looking for dead wood, busting my butt for 5 hours to get set up, load up the cameras and the bikes and the store run, and work all week really to afford to be able to do this for the 2 hours of solitude. Nothing but the frogs and the insects to talk to. Listen to the crackle of the fire. And I'm just gonna sit here for a couple hours till I let the sweat dry. I'll bring you back in a couple hours my time, a couple seconds yours. We'll do the cooking thing. Nothing special, just some jalapeno turkey brats. I did manage to snag a couple mustard packets from Walmart's deli though. That's like living high on the hog out here. Get some mustard makes me happy, boy. But tomorrow's where the cooking's at. We've got some good stuff. Corned beef hash, a couple eggs. Show you my cook kit again. I'm gonna turn on some music and just kind of chill out for a couple hours. So see you in a bit.
Cigarette, make my bed somewhere beneath the stars.
Jalapeno cheddar, Johnsonville's. It's what I got, so that's what we're gonna do. Appropriate English or not. Ah, no. I need to be able to turn it, not enough friction. The way it kind of ends up drooping towards the heat. There we go. We'll level her out. Probably can't see much of anything, but skin's flaking, so it ought to be good, right? Well, that third is gone. I'm tired. It's late. It's time to hit it.
Fire's dwindling. I got my last couple pieces of wood that are cut on. If it carries through the night, great. Not well. There's the shelter, the bike. Time to climb in it and get it. So we'll see you in the morning. Hey y'all, check it out. So next morning, figured I'd show you this fatwood scenario. Isn't that rad? That whole section. It was a 16-foot or so tall tree. Lots of resin to it, but it's not, you know, it's not the stuff you'd get from a burl. Higher concentrated stuff's in the burls. But yeah, that's been out there a long time, and it's not rotten at all. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of this going, see if I can't get the coals back going. Some breakfast. That's good and sticky. Might be able to get enough life out of those. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but Okay, so for all y'all that sat through my morning coffee ASMR, on the menu today is Starbucks maple pecan with my signature half of protein shake, chocolate of course. So we're talking maple chocolate, and it's divine. It's like the best part of my day, period, is my coffee. We'll probably start breakfast, so see you in a bit. Fire's down to some nice cooking sized coals, so I'll go ahead and show you how I like to use this El Cheapo Walmart cook kit. So what you got going on here, the only thing that makes this thing really suck is that this is just there for stability. There's no lock, so you know you get to move in the pan and that kind of crap happens. Of course, I may over exaggerate that a little bit, but you get the idea. And this thing is intended to be a plate, I do believe, but it makes a good lid for this fry pan. No, it even gives you. But yeah, I'll just, I think everybody. There you go. I like to keep it as flat as I can. Put the lid on and I'll lock her down. Oh yeah, I feel lots of heat coming off of that. It should be perfecto. Now the key is nice even heat along the whole bottom of that, because the matters is like it's almost like you're putting whatever you're cooking right on the flame, because it's so dang thin that it doesn't absorb and dissipate, and like your aluminum cookware. And I don't know, I haven't cooked with that. I'm not gonna sit and tell you that aluminum or titanium does XYZ, because I don't know. What I can tell you is that stainless, that super cheap, super thin stainless, is like cooking over an open fire. Why my $70 buck knife and not a, $20 Mora or something? I don't know. I just like the buck knife. Reminds me of being a kid. Let's see if we can't burn ourselves real quick. Try to be. Beauty. Looking good. Extra protein to our protein. I can never, you know what I mean? Cool already. It takes 2 seconds for the heat to just be gone. We'll give that 5 minutes or so and see how she looks. About 5 minutes, let's see how the eggs look. I got you now. Still hot, but look at that. Freaking beauty. Feed. $5 cook set. Cook eggs without a sticky mess. You put it on top of your hash browns. I overdid them a little bit. So probably should have went a minute less or so, but the taste is there though. I just wish I had that rich runny yolk in there, you know. I love that on top of my corned beef, but this will work. Oh, it's hitting the spot actually. Bump and run. Woohoo. You see, I don't know why I'm dork around down here. Lots of blueberry patches. This trail made the map, so I bet it's pretty easy. Sun is hot on the back today. That's crazy. February 25th and I'm complaining about the heat.